Crypto holders, people are making a terrible mistake right now that is literally costing retail investors millions of dollars every single hour. And so in today's video, I want to give you an update on exactly what this mistake is, how you can correct it / avoid it, and what I am seeing from the market and expecting from the market going forward. Now, of course, welcome back to the Crypto Catch Up, your #1 place to catch up on crypto, and let's get started. Now, starting off with a general overview of the market, what you will be able to see is that we're getting a lot of mixture here, right? We got some green, some red here on the hourlies, a lot of green here on the dailies, but back to red on the weeklies, and then a mixture here on the monthlies, which just goes to show the uncertainty overall. I mean, when you have some things up a lot, some things down a lot, there isn't a lot of clarity, and there's definitely not a ton of definition of realistically where this market is going. What I do know is we've seen a beautiful recovery over the last 24 to 48 hours, but that doesn't purely determine what the next couple days or the next 24 hours are even going to look like. So it's definitely interesting to see this crazy mixture of hourlies to dailies to weeklies to monthlies for sure. Now, just having a general overview of the market is a good thing, but what I want to do is I want to dive a little bit deeper behind the scenes so that you can start to see an image of what this mistake that people are making is. Now, the way we're going to do this is we're going to go to the Bitcoin liquidation heat map. And what this does quite simply is it shows you the amount of liquidations that are happening currently and whether it's longs being liquidated or shorts being liquidated. Now, what we can see are 4 different boxes here: the 1 hour, the 4 hour, 12 hour, and 24 hour. And this shows the liquidations within that time frame. In the 1 hour, we saw $3.3 million worth of liquidations, 1.9 of that being longs, 1.4 of that being shorts. Over the last 4 hours, we've seen 18 million liquidations, with 12.9 million of that being longs, 5.3 being shorts. 12 hours, now we're talking another flip to the opposite direction, because out of the $58 million worth of liquidations, only 26 was longs and 32 were shorts. And then over the 24 hours, we have 69 million being longs and 83 million being shorts on $152 million worth of liquidations. Now, there is absolutely zero reasoning as to why people are being liquidated to this degree in both directions without making one very simple but very costly mistake. Now, in order to visualize what this mistake is, you need to understand something. Where we are in this market right now is extremely unclear. There's truly no way of knowing. Although there are signs and although there are good aspects and things that we can notice, right? Bullish moves and bullish structures and etc. There is no true way of knowing where this market is about to go. If we do go to total market cap, we remove everything and just look at it. There is no true way of being able to tell from this structure whether or not this is just some type of micro cool down before a continuation and something of the curved growth, right? The curved growth curve, which is a hard thing to say kind of, but the curved growth curve, right? Or if this is the rollover before we revisit the bottom side and create some type of either double bottom or literally just continue back to the downside. Or if we're going to come back down, roll over, find a higher low, and then continue for, a move upwards. Or again, if we're going to just, use this as a slowdown to rally, pull back, create a cup and handle. There's no way of knowing, looking at this, what is about to happen. Now, sure, there are signs, there are things that we can notice that might give us hints, like the fact that our Bollinger Bands are squeezing to the downside. They're squeezing in terms of overall distance from each other, meaning our standard deviations are compressing, and maybe that means a breakout typically to the upside could be on the way. There are signs like that, but there's nothing solid. There's nothing significant that gives us any idea where this market is going to go. And so as a result of that, coming from someone who's done technical analysis on crypto, Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, all of these different things for the last 5 years now, you need to understand that there's no true way of being so confident in where this market's going to go that you are getting yourself liquidated. Because there's only one way to get liquidated. And realistically, that's over leveraging, and to a degree in which, if you obviously have let me think about, like, if we're at $59,000 for Bitcoin, hypothetically, and you're going to go 100x long, you're going to get liquidated easily. You go to $58,800, you're probably going to get liquidated because with such high leverage, you have very high conviction that this market is going to go upwards. And so you're taking a risk that, okay, if it goes up, I'm going to make a lot, but if it barely goes down, I'm going to lose my entire trade and I'm going to end up getting liquidated. And so what that tells us is that people right now are having high conviction that this market's either going up or this market's going to to go down. And as a result of it, everyone's getting liquidated because the market's making crazy moves. It's literally going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And of course, more shorts are getting liquidated than longs because the general trend is upwards, but we're still seeing shorts and longs being liquidated on both sides as a result of this. I mean, we're seeing, what was that? What was that number? $152 million worth of longs being liquidated just from these little bitty ass bounces to the downside of 3 to 4%, guys. If you can get liquidated off a 3% move to the downside, you are over leveraged. And now, if you wanted to leverage like that crazy at the bottom of this move, or right here, that's a good bet to take in my opinion, because the odds of a bounce are high. But not knowing what's going to happen right here and simply just raw dogging it, just going for it and throwing out these longs and losing hundreds of millions of dollars in liquidations is a terrible idea, and it's costing people tens if not hundreds of millions of dollars. And so what I wanted to say as a warning to you today only, until we have more clarity, is do not think that you just magically know where this market's going to go, because over the last 5 years what I've come to realize is that in moments like this where volatility is at yearly highs, people are freaked out and excited at the same time. Half of Twitter is bullish. That stutter was crazy. Half of Twitter is bullish, half of Twitter is bearish, and no one truly knows what's going on. That is the moment in which the most people lose, and the reason being is because longs and shorts are being liquidated, meaning kind of everyone's losing that is going long and short on leverage. And so the best thing that you can do until we have more clarity, until we have more structure, until the market is giving us a much more clear picture of what's happening, maybe it looks like this, right? Maybe it looks like this, right? Maybe it looks like this, right? Until we have structure that identifies what this is going to do, not more than this right here, I would not be going long or short on leverage. It's not a good idea. If you are making that mistake, it's going to cost you like it's costed hundreds of millions of dollars to people. So that's the warning I wanted to give out today. Sit back, wait, and watch, and allow the structure to build. If you were buying when we were buying in those last few videos, guys, you are up on, let's go to Bitcoin specifically. You're up, no, not that one, this one. If you're, dude, you would be up. We bought it at 48,500, somewhere around here, or 49,500, sorry, which was literally right around here, right around the bottom. Now, we actually did buy it here, not here. So it went up, then came back down, and then went. But that's still a 15% gain, guys. We did another buy over in the Discord on around 51,500. That one alone is up 11.3%. You have time to sit back and watch. There's no need to force anything right now. And forcing it is what's causing people to lose hundreds of millions of dollars. So relax. Allow the market to calm down, volatility will calm down, and then we'll have much better high conviction plays that you can take that make more sense in terms of risk versus reward. And so with that said, that's the only warning that I wanted to give you today. Not trying to cause any fear or FUD or whatever you want to call it, just trying to put a voice of realism and just kind of rationale out there, just saying pause, just relax, let the structure form. Now, guys, please do remember, this is a brand new YouTube channel. And so, of course, I'm trying to bring you 5, 6, 7 times a week videos and live streams explaining what's happening in the macro market from a broad sense and try to give you more of a fundamental understanding of what's actually happening behind the scenes in the world of crypto. So if you do enjoy this, all that I ask for you is to like this video so more people see it and subscribe to the channel so that, of course, you will never miss another video. But with that said, guys, I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.